Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to A Golden Wake. It seems we've been working for the Mafia for a few years now, so I don't know if we've had another time jump since the whole Cuba thing. I think we might have done, and now somebody is knocking on this door. Let's have a look around first. Cheap hotel heart, okay. We've got somebody here, a girl. It's the girl we brought back to your hotel room last night. You think her name might start with a D, or was it a B? Oh well, it doesn't really matter now. And some clothing, which is strewn about the floor. Judging from the current state, you'd assume they belong to the girl on the bed. We have got a bathroom, handy for relieving yourself or changing clothes. Can we go to the bathroom? We actually can, look at that. Ah, maybe we needed to do that to be able to open the door. You can't remember if the girl was wearing that last night or if it was already there when you came in. It's the way out of this room. I suppose we go and answer the door now.
What?
Oh,
Boss
Butch.
wants to see you. Says it's important.
All right,
Fine.
Butch.
Tell him I'll be up in a few minutes.
Oh, so this is in the hotel.
Who is that?
The hotel.
Mrs. Grundy, come to tell us the party's over.
Oh, forget that noise. Just come back to bed.
Afraid I can't. I'm not in the habit of ignoring orders from upstairs.
Probably wise.
Fine. Your loss.
Alright, well.
Will you be long, handsome?
Be charming, be honest, be rude. Let's be charming.
Not to worry, sweetheart. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Why don't you go ahead and freshen up for when I get back?
Yes, sir.
Glad you could step away from the broads and booze long enough to come see me.
Are you gonna give me a hard time, or are you gonna tell me what needs to be done?
Hey, easy now. No need to throw an ing-bang over there. Here's the problem. I've been hearing about some chump out in the swamp brewing his own moonshine and trying to compete with me. The day some classless redneck pulls one over on Fatty Walsh is the day I die. I need you to go out there, find his shack, and sabotage his operation.
The Everglades are huge. How am I supposed to find one shack in the middle of all that swampland?
You'll find a way. There's a camp of prospectors settled near the start of the Tamiami Trail. They'll probably know a thing or two.
Right. I'll take care of it.
Oh, and before you go, take this. It can be pretty hairy out there, so if you run into any trouble, you won't be left high and dry.
A gun,
Finally
maybe?
seeing fit to give me my own gun, huh?
It's been long enough. You've earned it.
Cool.
Now get out there and see what you can find.
Hopefully we don't have to use it. I have noticed a slight change in our friend Alfie's personality here. He is quite bold now with Fatty, whereas before he was sort of very, you know, Fatty's the boss, all that stuff. We're getting a bit brave. I don't know if that's going to backfire on us at some point, but we shall see. Maybe we're going to make a play to run the Mafia. That would be kind of weird. So the hotel, and we're going to here, Tamiami Trail. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. It's a machete. A machete is stuck into the ground here. The land prospectors must use it to clear out the brush. Can we,
Could I borrow your machete?
Can't imagine a fancy suit like yourself using one of these. Go ahead. It'll be fun to watch.
Alright. We've got ourselves a machete. Some barrels. Probably contains some sort of preserved food for survival out here. Or survival, actually. Like a little typo there. The tent seems to be where these prospectors hang their hats. Okay, let's, this man looks as though he's spent a very long time out here. Right, let's speak to the prospector. There's also into the glades, but I don't think we want to go out there without speaking.
Hello, sir.
What do you want, city boy?
So ask about himself.
What exactly are you doing out here?
Trying to find something of value. This land's been worthless since the hurricane in '26, but it might be good for farming. Haven't had too much luck so far.
No. So ask about the Everglades.
Anything I should know about the Everglades?
Well, it's full of critters that just love to take a bite out of your fancy suit. I wouldn't stray too far from here unless you've got good reason to.
Okay. I mean, we sort of do. Do you know anything about the moonshine runners?
You seem like a man who's seen a fair bit. Do you know of any moonshine runners set up out here?
Moonshine? I never touch the stuff myself. You got the wrong person if you're looking for it.
It's not quite like that. Let's just say I'm looking for one particular individual for other reasons.
Yeah.
Well, now, I ain't gonna ask too many questions, 'cause you city folk don't bring nothing but trouble. But I can tell you the surest way to find a moonshine runner is to follow the smoke.
Smoke?
Sure. The stills let up an awful lot of smoke. They try and hide it so the law won't catch them, see? but they usually leave some sort of instructions on how to find them as a backup.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I found this old piece of paper behind a tree the other day. Maybe it'll come in useful to you.
I see. Thanks for the information. I'll be going now.
Go on, get.
Okay. So, what have we got? We've got our gun. Your very first gun. It surprises you that it's taken so long for you to be able to carry one of these. We've got the machete. The machete is sharp. It's the perfect tool for cutting through any troublesome undergrowth. And we've got this old paper. B, you idiot. How many times I got to tell you? It's under the... And then that looks like maybe R-O. So, under a rock, maybe? Under a roof? I don't know. We're missing part of it, but I would guess rock. Got no business snooping around inside the tent. Path goes further into the Everglades and closer to all the insects and wildlife. Let's do it. Let's hopefully not run into any sort of alligators or anything. Oh god, the music is a little bit unsettling, shall we say? Large stump. This large stump has a small branch sticking out of the side. You wonder what caused these trees to end up this way. Can we like chop that with the machete? No. It's a stump. Where once was a tree, now remains only a stump, and a curved stump. The stump curves out at an odd angle. You wonder what caused the tree to grow this way in the first place. Further in... Okay, oh, hang on, there's an opening. You see no reason to go poking around inside the opening right now, especially considering there might be some swamp creature living inside. Okay. Should we go further in? I feel like I might be having to hover around for a gun or a machete around here. Oh... It appears to be maybe getting dark. Tree. A magnificent mangrove tree dominates the landscape in this part of the forest, and there's a root. One of the roots. Hang on. It could be it's under the roots or root. Let's you're unable to see how using that would be helpful. Okay, can we just... No reason to mess around with the tree root. Can we like use it? No. Okay. Oh, hang on. There's several roots. One of the roots. One of the roots. Okay, fine. Let's go this way, I guess. Is this going to be like a proper maze? Ooh, hang on. Swampy. Cluster of trees grow here. Each one seems to have a branch pointing in a different direction. Okay. Can we... I don't know if we can die in this game, honestly. Have we died yet in this game? I don't think we have. Right, it doesn't seem like there's anything this way anyway. We don't want to run into any alligators though, that's for sure. Let's take the western exit then. I don't know if this is like a full maze or not, but... Oh, no. Okay, rock pile. Ah, could be rocks. There seems to be a small pile of rocks by the shore. If you didn't know better, you'd say they were placed here deliberately. Okay, so... A giant alligator is resting on the shore. Don't let his deceptive smile fool you. He looks hungry. Can we die? I mean, I would assume we can maybe fire the gun. Oh, no!
Get out of here!
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, that did the trick. Nice. Alright. Just firing the gun did it. Nice. Hopefully it doesn't come back. You search underneath the rock pile and find a small metal box. Okay. The small metal box is slightly worn, but it looks sturdy. The box is locked. Fantastic. Can we, like, chop it open? You slip the thin blade of the machete in the seam under the box's lid. After a few attempts, you're able to pry it open. Nice. Alright. You've already managed to open the box. Metal box lies open. You take a look inside the box. It's empty apart from the folded sheet of old paper which you take. Okay, here we go. B. Had to move it again. Go see the three brothers. One will point you the right way. The three brothers. Okay, point you the right way. So I'm guessing that's going to be something to do with the way branches are facing. Potentially in this area over here, because it did mention branches pointing. Okay, one will... Each one seems to have a branch pointing in a different direction. Okay. So, we've got one pointing up here, one pointing... Well, maybe one pointing directly down. Is that pointing down, or is it pointing to the... I suppose it's down. That's going up there, that's going over there. So, is there... Ah! Ground. The patch of ground lies directly beneath where the branch of the tree is pointing, so it's going to be that. Okay. Please, no more alligators. The ground is softer here, but not enough for you to be able to do anything with your bare hands. Okay, can we use the machete again? You thrust the machete into the ground and feel it make contact with something hard just below the surface. Twisting it around, you manage to move the soil around and uncover another metal box. Is this one... The box is locked. No, it was worth a try. Anything else down there, by the way? Oh no, we can't click it now. Alright. Is there going to be another note in here saying that it had to move it again? Okay, the same dialogue. Managed to open the box, yeah. There we go. You look in the box and find that it is again empty, save for another folded piece of paper. You take it, of course. Ah, the law's getting close. So those trees are chopped down now, this one and this one, aren't they? So I'm guessing it's going to be here. Exactly where we saw that opening before. And I did try and click on it, didn't I? And it said about not doing that in case there was a swamp creature. But yeah, maybe it is going to be in there after all. Which would be quite ironic, wouldn't it? Right, well, given that these two are gone, it's probably going to be here. You poke around inside the opening and find that a small metal box has been placed inside. You pull it out. Oh, if only we'd done that in the first place. You slip the thin blade of the machete into the seam, blah blah blah. Whoops! The machete's blade snaps in half. Apparently it couldn't handle the stress of all those boxes. You sadly toss it away. Oh, we've lost our machete. That is somewhat annoying. No, I don't want to leave. Go back. Looking in the box, you are unsurprised to find that all it contains is a piece of paper. You take it. Ah, okay, so we've got a picture of a hand and what I'm guessing is a ring, which would make me think the ring finger, right? This is going to be to do with this tree. So, if we assume that this is a hand, then, well, I suppose it depends which hand. So it's going to be this route or this route, right? Maybe this one? Examine the route, find nothing of interest, right? So this one then. You search underneath the root of the mangrove tree and find a rope concealed underneath. You give it a sharp tug. Whoa! Okay. Was not expecting a ladder. The rope ladder came from the top of the tree. You wonder why someone took such great care to hide it. That's pretty cool. I figured we'd just find something under there, but... Maybe something's... Whoa! Okay, what's going on there?
Aha! Found you. Doesn't seem like that's too far away. As long as I can keep that direction, I should be able to make it there before nightfall.
That was a very interesting glitch. Oh, I see. So we were able to see the smoke from the top of the tree. I was thinking there was going to be something in the tree. Yeah, that was weird, that particular glitch on the ladder. Let's have a look around. A soft flickering glow is coming from the window. It makes the shack look somewhat cozy. There's a patch here. A small patch of dry dirt in front of the shack. Maybe it will eventually be a garden. Overhang. A small section of the shack's roof juts out just a bit over the porch area. A shabby wooden door looks like it's barely attached to its hinges. Okay. Anything else? A pipe. The pipe sticking out of the roof seems to be the source of all the smoke. Okay, can we... Shack is a perfectly good door, there's no need to... Yeah, but I don't really want to encounter a situation where we're going to run into somebody, so... Okay, maybe we can just knock on the door. I mean, can we use the gun? Oh no, we're just walking in, okay. This seems dangerous. Empty jars. Several empty jars sit atop the box, waiting to be filled with moonshine. A couple of unused funnels are sitting on the floor. That can't be very hygienic. No, but it's moonshine, so who cares? A blanket. There seems to be a fire blanket laying on the ground. At least they've taken some form of precaution around here. Can we get that? Figuring it could come in handy, you pick up the fire blanket. No funnels needed. Mason jars. Several mason jars filled with moonshine are awaited to be packed up into boxes. If you decide to take a jar of moonshine, it might come in handy. Jar sits on the store as it slowly gets filled. It looks like it hasn't been here very long, judging by how little liquid there is in it currently. Taking the jar wouldn't do much to sabotage the still. Okay. I wonder if we've got to, cover up the pipe at the top to get all the smoke to come in. The large connected pipes at the top of the stills funnel out the smoke produced from the distilling process, presumably out to the pipe on the roof. And then we've got more going on here. Fire. Fire burns bright and hot as it heats the still above. It can't be very safe to have an open flame so close to all this alcohol, though. Excuse me. No, it can't. So, I'm thinking we're going to have to cover up the chimney similarly to what we just did in Simon the Sorcerer 3D. Simon the Sorcerer 3D, weirdly. But we will try and do that in the next episode because we are out of time. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Hobo, Numinous, Kumadim, Paulione, Flossie the Sheep, John Com555, Chrissy, Paul James, and Zolties, and I'll see you next time.